So we have a new image model and it's so freaking good. I did a bunch of tests, compared it to what Google has, Nano Banana 2 and Nano Banana Pro. I will show you all in a second. But first, what is this? We have ChatGPT Images 2.0, and it's incredible.
Command AI.
It's incredible in doing anything with UI, with graphic design, and especially with text. All of this text is made, all of these UI, everything here is made with AI. I did a bunch of tests through the ChatGPT app and through Higgs fields, and here are the results. So, as I was showing earlier in the show, I was designing and building this app. And then ChatGPT Image dropped, the Image V2. And I was like, let me use it for UI design. And I did. I just gave it a screenshot of like my very wireframe looking, like very not nicely designed. It was a wireframe. This might not be perfect in terms of like, if you look at it like a UI designer and if you look at it like as a front-end designer, but it's amazing for one thing, and that is getting some ideas for how the design can look like. So I did this again and again and again. I did a bunch of designs and I was getting some interesting ideas by doing these like different designs. And I even started putting some stuff literally on top of each other and be like, I want a piece of that, and I want a piece of that. And it's really good at combining these things that I give it to create new UI. After I got these UIs, I was like, maybe give me something for the light temperature and light intensity controls. And it gave me a bunch. And all of these are really nice looking. And I took two that were simpler. I didn't want to go with something too, out there. Like some of these are a bit too much. And I gave it to Claude and it made it for me. Again, here, I was creating this sphere design. And in one of these examples, it came up with this idea where we have kind of like the base, the table. And I was like, why didn't I think of this? This is much better. So that's one side of things, creating variations of UI design. And I'm really happy with that. Yeah.
Because by the way, as well, this is maybe one of the first thinking image models, right? So this is able to help you iterate by thinking.
Yes. By the way, for all of these, my prompts have been bad and minimal, and just my prompt, I haven't done any like prompt engineering. This is a Persian dish, and it's my favorite, and this is really good. Just to be clear, there are mistakes, but for a quick prompt, no iteration, just like one prompt and very broad, this is really good. It understands the language, it understands the concepts. By the way, it does searching. Like you can tell ChatGPT to go and search how to make a certain dish, for example. It searches it, it finds images, and then use all of that to create the final image. So yeah, another one I did was Webflow redesign, do a rebrand in red. This is not the cleanest. I see all the mistakes, but to all UI designers that want to go into the comments and be like, well, this doesn't make sense and this is not perfect, I see all of that. That's not the point. The point is you can create directions, just the way I showed it with the UI design. You can create ideas, mood boards if you wish, and then the human with taste, we'll get into that, can choose the good ones and do the cleanup. Okay, so here let's compare the Image V2 versus Nano Banana 2 and Nano Banana Pro. I used the same exact prompt, and I prompted actually ChatGPT through two different places. First from ChatGPT app, just like the normal app that you have, and also ChatGPT Images API through Higgsfield. The prompts were to create some streetwear, some merchandise for our brand, and I included some of our brand assets, and then a list of words made with ChatGPT 5.5. Well, that's for a separate video, but yeah, with that model. So here's the results. The results are incredible. I want these. I want to wear these, and like genuinely, these are just so freaking good. Look at this. These are just so high quality, so freaking realistic. Don't get attached to models. This is just so good. This week's best model, the cursor is thinking, probably my favorite. Outdated by tomorrow. All AI jokes. Taste is the last interface. Context window. These are really good. And look at these few last ones, like these I did with this holographic. I had this Webflow sticker, and I was like, let's do it like this. So I did it holographic with holographic design, and human taste, machine speed. Come on, we gotta make this.
This is the second week in a row we're mentioning merch, guys. Like, let's make it happen. If you want to buy it, we'll do it.
I mean, human taste, machine speed. Come on, this is really cool to wear. I love these. So yeah, these are the images with ChatGPT. Yeah, keep on vibing. What you say? And then I made a few from. These are also done with ChatGPT v2, but through Higgsfields. And honestly, I don't see a difference necessarily, but I did have a sense. I had a feeling that it's better with ChatGPT directly.
Feels a little bit more cohesive.
Especially that I could chat. It's such a nice experience that you can like chat with the model a bit more, and it's a conversational thing in opposed to
one and done.
Yes, but what's nice with Higgsfields, you can just pop 100 with a few clicks. You can't do this with ChatGPT. It's quite slow. You can do one at a time, or you have to have multiple chats. But yeah, these are pretty good. Now, let's compare it to Nano Banana 2. It's not the same. There are creative stuff that I like about Nano Banana models, creative-wise, like this shirt, or like the idea of maybe this style, but the details are just not there. Designers with terminal access, it's just so much more realistic, the ones from ChatGPT. These are,
well, I would say to me, they look like more like photos. They look more like photos. However, it's the graphics on the clothes that have this very 2D look, and they don't look fluid with the clothing. It looks like a bad Photoshop job. Whereas, as I say, I think the photo itself, the aesthetic, looks more like a photo. That to me looks more like a photo.
If we compare these two, for example, these two are very like close in style. The bottom one is from ChatGPT. The top one is from Nano Banana 2. This has more details, like the hair, the environment detail.
Overall, it's quite dark though, and like it has an aesthetic, and you can definitely you can do that. Like that looks like it's taken on a disposable camera, as the one above looks more like it again, maybe a disposable camera, but the flash is actually on.
The prompts were the same, by the way, not for every image, but I used the same prompt in every model. But to me, these are a bit more, and this is Nano Banana Pro, and it just a level of details, and
Mm.
the ones from ChatGPT do look more realistic. The physics make more sense. The math is mathing. In Google, it not so much, but it's like, this is still really good. Just to be clear, this is still really, really good. I love, like, there are some details here, but the ChatGPT one are just higher quality, higher detail. It feels like the setup of people in a room makes more sense from the ones from ChatGPT. It feels like that they actually exist in that space. Where as for Google, I feel like it feels like more photoshopped in. It feels like things were just put in there a little bit less realistically, a little bit, and it's not a huge one, but yeah, this one is really nice.
I have to say, I maybe disagree with you a little bit there, but
Yeah,
the merch for me looks so much better from GPT Image 2, and the way that the graphics are placed on the clothes is a lot better in GPT Image 2. But maybe it's a taste thing. Just the images look more, well, only marginally more cohesive, but to me, these look photoshopped next to each other. They all don't look like they're standing next to each other. Whereas to me, the photos from Nano Banana 2 look like they're all next to each other. Yeah. That to me looks a bit flat, you know?
Yeah. Now, with that being said, I think you're right. It's marginal, at least. It's very marginal, the difference. There is an important tell, though. With ChatGPT images, they have a specific look that nobody else is talking about. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Have you used the stamp tool in Photoshop?
Clone stamp. Yeah.
The clone stamp.
Yeah.
It has way too much of that. And once you begin to see it, it's everywhere, especially in places where it's out of focus. Here, you see there is a big noise pattern. It's not a tiny noise. It's like the Photoshop clone stamp pattern that is everywhere. You have it there. Everywhere there is detail. You have it in the hair. I know the hair has the style, but it still has this over sharpening in that specific style, in that cloning style. And here, by the way, you see it very minimally. Like, these are like the good images. I've had other images, not like from these, where you see that just a bit too much. Like here on the food, I see a repetition of the pattern that is very Photoshop-like. And once you see this, maybe it is difficult to come through the stream, because this is a very detailed thing. But once you see it, it's there, and I guess that's just their distinctive look for now. Another thing that people started to share are 360 images. So you can, because the resolution is so high, you can create 360 images and then build a 360 viewer, and it's just like really interesting creating these experiences. And now with that, you could imagine how you could create procedural environments where you could create worlds where you can actually walk in. Realistic images, mock-up images, and especially graphics with, as we saw here, graphics with text on it. So RIP graphic designers. What do you think about that?
When you say RIP graphic designers, like, of course, there's going to be need for very, very bespoke graphic design. But for a lot of people, like small business owners, they're going to just go straight to this and be very, very happy with images and not having to pay anything for them. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.
Cmd AI.